like full fruition in a lot of later games.
Yeah. I mean, just as it's like I said, it's that as a classic.
And he says he loves The Adventures of Link. I don't hate that game. I think
Zelda 2.
I think it was incredibly ambitious.
I liked what they did with the combat.
The combat was cool.
I like that a lot.
I think, like, at its heart, it was a really good RPG.
I'm just gonna tear that game to pieces.
But I think
if we hit 10K,
in terms of like actual game design, it just didn't click in a lot of places.
You talking about number 2?
Yeah, like there were so many places where, like, you had to do these like one things that the game didn't necessarily teach or tell you to do,
and didn't do well, like jumping through certain areas while trying to avoid getting hit. I noticed was
some of the stuff like that, but like where you had to find like a mirror under a table, but like you never at any point in the game ever had to find something underneath, like
no, I know exactly.
And like it had like a very it reminds me of Castlevania 2. Like, it just had these, like, it was very cryptic, like they'd speak in Twitter, you know, but it wasn't clear. It was, so, like, it was like, go find the town in the forest. Well, the whole map is a forest, like, and it's not, it's one box underneath a tree, and it doesn't tell you where that is.
Every time.
I think most people's reasoning for hating number 2, which I'll admit, until recently, I didn't even know that this game existed. Danny had to tell me that this game existed. I thought number 2 was the original. Because that's all I had ever played as a kid.
Oh, okay.
But I think the main problem a lot of people had with it was that it was incredibly hard.
It was super hard.
I don't think it necessarily was poorly made. I agree that it was really cryptic, but I think that's the main reason most people didn't like it is because it was very, very difficult. And it was unforgiving. Like, you die and you go all the way back.
Yeah.
Like,
let's see, Low Beyonder. I think that's an incredibly valid point. He said that The Adventure of Link needed the NES to exist. Because it just overdid it was trying to reach too far past what the NES could do. Like, it just, I don't know. It didn't have. I just don't think it had the memory capabilities to convey what they intended or wanted it to convey.
Oh yeah.
So.
Did you ever jump on the roof in that game, where you could get on the roof in some of the buildings in the town and just break the whole game?
You had to do it once. Like, you had to do it to get into a building.
Yeah. But there was a point, like, I'm trying to remember, like, I think if you got on the roof and then you jumped, it would send you to the overmap, but completely break the whole game. Like,
I loved doing that sort of stuff as a kid.
It was like a huge game-breaking glitch, yeah.
I mean, like flying around on rooftops with the hook shot when I was, oh goodness, we're in trouble. When I was a kid, an Ocarina of Time was pretty much my jam. Because I was so convinced I'd be able to make hookshot jumps if I stood on just the right corners and stuff, and that I wasn't allowed to do.
This is your free running?
I was all about trying to get out of the bounds of the game.
Yeah.
Hookshot parkour.
Well, there's a way.
And that became extremely my stuff in 2004 playing Halo 2. I was one of the super bounce kids and stuff.
Fuck yes.
Shout out to the high impact Halo people.
I take it you found the Scarab gun?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I've never done Scarab gun. You know what? I've only played Halo 2 twice.
See, look, it's Zelda 2.
Yeah, now we're side scrolling.
Yeah.
There's good side scroll sections in Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages.
Yeah, that's true. I think it was just kind of a callback to this game.
I think it's West. Boy, I hope it's West.
I mean, Low Beyonder, like, you're right. Like, if they would just had like bigger text boxes, like if they'd had the memory to be able to do that, and if they'd had just a couple more buttons, I don't know. It could have worked out better.
That'll be enough for me.
But
yeah, Eleanor. I mean, like Eleanor next to
and
I don't think about that.
Because I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's a bad game. I think it was just really frustrating. I think that was the main thing. Is you die and you have to restart, and it doesn't tell you anything. It really just makes you trial and error everything.
I feel like it was one of those games where they could be like, oh, you don't know what you're doing? Guess you better get Nintendo Power.
Sign up for that subscription. Tell your mom and dad. Yeah, there was that whole thing of Nintendo hard for a while, where it was difficult, but it was not a fair difficult. It was just unknowable.
So you had to buy the magazine.
I Am Not a Russian Spy says, "Hey, neat trick for fighting dark nuts. When they're running from you, turn 90 degrees and stab them when they're going to touch you."
Yeah, I think my dark nut strat's pretty good right now, actually. Like,
kicking ass.
if you could see my dark nut fights from like a week ago.
What is that thing?
It's a flute.
That is the most unique flute I've ever seen.
It's definitely an ocarina.
It looks like a flogging paddle almost.
It is a WMD.
It looks more like a flute than the one in Link to the Past.
That is certainly an ocarina.
An ocarina of mass
I knew
destruction.
kids who pronounced it like that, dude. Don't put me through that pain again.
So did I. So did I. Shout out to 1998, where I've got kids that say ocarina for some
Flute's
reason.
out for Harambe.
I've been
What?
playing a lot of crafting games recently, and people who call them iron ignots.
What?
Yeah, like,
I've
hey,
never
we
heard
need,
that one before.
we need some more iron ignots, man. And I'm like, you mean ingots?
If you've got actual
Ignots?
dyslexia, nothing against you. But if you just can't read, I got problems.
I'm Not a Russian Spy says it's a pan flute.
You're a
Flute's out for Harambe.
So-
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're playing a character named Harambe in The Legend of Zelda on our live stream. Wow.
Nice crossing of Blood River.
They guys have planet
North
Orca.
or east?
Look at your notes.
I didn't
Is
know
that-
it'd be such an
I don't
easy way
want
to
to
reach
look at my
people.
notes.
Oh no, it's
Ow.
a mini boss that glitches out graphically.
You know, everybody knows.
Dongos.
Everybody knows of the phenomenon of people telling you that, you know, their uncle works at Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like everybody has that.
My dad,
What the fuck was
My
with
dad
that?
works at Nintendo.
Whoa,
Yeah.
your uncle doesn't work at Nintendo?
Oh no. My uncle did work at Nintendo. Don't get me fucking wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say you told me that he worked at Nintendo.
Yeah, when you were telling me about Mew underneath the truck.
Yeah, you just have to have
I
strength to
remember
move it.
This one guy at my lunch
Whoops.
table got so fucking bad at it that once he was like, "Dude, Sonic is totally in the next Super Smash Brothers." This was before Brawl came out.
I remember.
And I was like,
this.
"No way, dude! That's totally fake." And
I still can't believe that Cloud is in Smash. It's
I
just,
think it's a beautiful one.
it's a
yeah,
great
yeah.
thing.
We're living. What a time to be alive.
He's literally an incredible Smash character.
Yes, he is.
Like he plays he's so much fun to play.
Is this
I can-
Smash the Omni Slash?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Actually,
The Omni Slasher?
yeah.
Oh goodness.
And he also has a limit break that you can do with his special attacks. I think that's so awesome.
Haha, nerds. See ya. There's a.
I just wonder what Ganon's
Shoot
up
yourself
to.
with your own fire.
Shut up.
Just walk in your own flames, dude.
No, you. Okay, so
I like his ability to throw that ladder down at all times, no matter what else he's doing.
I'm lost. Okay, I'm not.
My
lost.
boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
You on purpose saying that like Sean Connery?
No.
Well, you did it. It happened.
Let's get out of here.
I really want to play the CDI Zeldas, actually.
Oh no, like Wand of Gamelon or whatever?
Yeah. Wand of
Hey,
Gamelon,
wasn't
Zelda's
Simple Flips-
Adventure.
Wasn't Simple Flip supposed to?
Yeah, I don't know where he's at. I don't know.
And then one of them was, like,
Oh, yeah,
There-
this. Trick time.
the Wand of Gamelon. It was The Legend of Zelda, The Wand of Gamelon. Link, The Faces of Evil.
Oh no.
And,
Danny, please don't die.
I'm gonna try real hard not to, buddy.
Zelda's Adventure.
If you die, you have to take your shoe off.
No shoes.
Zelda's Adventure, the one with, like, the live action characters.
Yeah. Something like that.
There we go.
You can actually play as Zelda, which I mean,
That gives it something.
yeah.
Thanks, Austin. You rock.
So you got the pan flute?
Got that pamphlet.
You done it.
Got
Alright.
yourself a triangle.
The magic triangles.
So, okay, if you had to estimate, how far do you think you are through your playthrough right now?
60%.
Nice.
So I've got 3 dungeons and then Gans
Why
house.
am I wearing shoes? Because I always wear shoes.
Also, apparently it already smells weird in this room, so.
Yeah, you don't need to make that worse. People don't want to know what we're going through. We take these shoes off.
We're gonna. Ow.
We're just gonna get smashed by all 3 rocks at once.
I lost no life.
Hacks.
Leave me alone.
Leave
Do
hacks.
they respawn? Yes, they do.
Danny, this is a Zelda game. The rocks will perpetually respawn because they are dicks.
Are the blue monsters centaurs?
Of some sort.
They're double fisting centaurs.
They're double dragons?
They're double dragons.
Have you guys ever considered
No.
the Negirons from? Have you just thought about them?
Go
I
on.
don't know what that is.
There's a Majora's Mask enemy called the Negiron.
Go on.
Oh, the exploding Anti-Goron?
Yeah. They were kind of creepy. The sounds they made.
Danny, just go do the 8th dungeon already. Stop slacking.
That game had a lot of unsettling enemies.
Cool.
Fucking Enos. The weird snow mound.
So I definitely have, like, extra keys, but that's fine.
You have 7.
Yeah, actually, you know what? To hell with this room.
Wait, what? These are in Majora's Mask. They are in your first time through Iconic Canyon.
Yep.
On your way up there, there's like you have to hook shot up to a place, and then
Yeah.
they just come at you, and then you have to dodge them. And some
You do not really get a good look at them.
Huh, I don't remember
Yeah, you don't get a good, like, you really, really don't get a good look at them. They, okay, I'm pretty sure this wall is
They
not
roll.
breakable.
Like what?
Yeah, okay. Whiz Rose.
Oh, what an ugly color. Ugh.
that. Yeah.
Right, that's what I
All the
said.
dungeons in this game are ugly.
That's awful. That's like week old Sprite.
Yuck.
Why do
Okay.
you know what Week Old Sprite looks like?
Well, it doesn't look like that. It looks like clear liquid. But that's just like the concept of Sprite.
Yeah.
Oh,
The concept
kind of a
of
urine.
Sprite.
I was gonna call it a
What
mucus.
sort
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
Like
that's
a mucus.
what sort
Or
of
vomit,
soda
kinda.
pop philosophy is this?
We're philosophizers.
Oh.
here, okay?
Oh, Denny, I found out something terrible the other day.
Oh boy.
You remember Amy from WL
I don't
slash
know.
Phone Medic?
This is personal stuff and should be on stream.
Sure. She called soda pop.
Okay, well that's
Oh.
what?
Oh, I
Yeah,
do remember
she
that.
called soda pop instead of like soda. She was like,
Okay, yeah.
she's like, we're gonna be drinking some pop, and I was like, what? That's not okay to say ever.
I don't know.
That's an onomatopoeia.
Hey, my grandma and grandma said that.
Okay, my grandma was an onomatopoeia, okay?
Like, excuse me, I come from a very strong onomatopoeia heritage.
Black Knight says, pop is the correct term. And
You are
I'm
wrong. You
not a
can-
Russian
You-
spy.
You are a
Seconds
heathen.
that.
You are a heathen. Give us money or leave the channel. I'm just kidding. You're allowed to stay whether or not you
Please don't
donate.
go.
We love you, please.
Please stay. We're just kidding.
Ow. Getting owned. Okay, I can get hit one more time.
Wow,
Not
You
much.
just like
Guy.
spawned in to being hit.
they're just getting to the lights.
Oh, yeah.
How much damage does that
He
do?
has 3 heads.
It's kind of cool.
He does
Yeah,
now.
This is the other one's big brother, Erica. We murdered his little brother,
Well,
and now he's.
Are you trying to infer that they grow more heads as they get older?
No,
It's
Erica.
like a
that's
tree.
We need to be real careful about this right now.
Erica. That's not how this works.
Well, I just.
Casual frame away from dying.
Yeah, no.
Teddy, Jesus.
deal.
Diddy, if you just had some fairies, you'd be fine.
Okay, cool.
You got hit after he died.
Yeah, that will happen.
How do you get fired on your
What's
day
this?
off, Craig?
What does that mean?
Someone's hosting us.
What's that
Yeah.
mean?
Like when you go
Yeah.
to their stream.
It
or
shows
your-
this?
Yeah, I told you what that meant. Remember?
I don't.
Yeah, if you go to their stream, it will show, just a beast. Level 6.
Yes, Swiffy Cat.
Am I the
That
only
is
person who
absolutely
literally just calls it
what
soft
we're
drink?
arguing
though?
about.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's even weirder.
Wait, what are we arguing
Soft
about?
drink.
Soft drink?
Soda versus
Soda
pop.
versus pop.
Sometimes I call it soda pop.
Well, you can call it soda pop because that's fine, Or you can call it soda, which is also fine. But you can't call it pop.
Can you call it soft drink?
I mean, yeah, that's fine too.
Okay.
Some